him. I get but I think he's going to be really amazed by how great Lance will be compared to his Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, I don't see what people keep sticking to Jimmy for. I understand when he was talking about the injury, like how could Jimmy go in there and get himself injured like that? But it's football. This is not the NBA. This is not tennis. This is not a non-contact sport here. And the thing is that gets me upset about it is that they sit there and say that Jimmy's so great. It's like, if he's so great, then why is every play design is predicated to Jimmy's inefficiencies? It's one thing to be saying that Jimmy's so good because of the winning thing, but when you start saying why do we hate him, what do you mean why do we hate him? The dude never improved at all. We gave him all this money, and what has he really done? Like, look at Trey Lance is doing right now. Trey Lance is developing chemistry with all these receivers right now. He's putting in the work to be a better thrower. He's not just going to sit there and be who he is and look pretty for the cameras. And these people like Rombo, I mean, I personally don't hate Rombo either, but it's like there's going to be a point where they see how good someone like Trey Lance is going to be. And when I even think that when Trey Lance does bad, let's just say if Trey Lance shows it, he has a couple bad games, we still, as a fan base, need to ridicule these quarterbacks. You never want to settle with he's okay. He's top 10. Even if he's top 10, I don't care. I'm still going to trash the guy. This is a team that is predicated to Montana, Steve Young. What do you think we're going to do to Jimmy Garoppolo? What do you think we're going to do to this guy? Of course he needs to get murdered. Why is anybody satisfied with all this trash players? I don't get it. How dare you guys try to sit there and say, well, you guys are mean to Jimmy. You guys are the media. Like, what do you think they're going to do? Have you heard of Montana? Of course they're going to do that. We don't settle for less. This is not a team of mediocrity. If you want to see a team of mediocrity, go be a Lions fan. Go to a team that doesn't have a Super Bowl, and then you tell me about mediocrity. Like what are these? Oh, it just bugs the hell out of me that people don't see what's in front of their face. Like, even someone like Jeff Garcia got ridiculed so much, and Jeff Garcia, to me, I mean, he was an underrated player, but at the end of the day, I don't want Jeff Garcia. I want an MVP. I don't want Kaepernick running forever until he gets exploited by the Ravens. Even someone like, let's just say like Richard Sherman. If Richard Sherman does bad in the Super Bowl like he did, a couple of plays that ended up, having us lose, we need to ridicule that player. We need people standing up and saying you were garbage so they can do better. Because if you're just going to sit there and let them handle it the way they want to, no one's ever going to get better. That's why I think I think Grant, I think Jesse off the top of my head, the Vish is another one. Oh my God. I really hope that when Trey starts, and I don't know who this guy was. Is it John Jay or something like that, right?
Yes.
Like John Jay, I don't mean to be so mean to you, but at the end of the day, someone needs to be mean here. And if you call me a mean person in the fan base, I don't care. I will never accept mediocrity at that position. And anybody who accepts anything less doesn't deserve to really be a 49er fan in my eyes. You can't just sit there and just accept Jimmy Garoppolo like that. The dude has been here for years and never developed a better throwing, not necessarily throwing motion, but his base. Dude can never stay on the damn ground when he throws a ball. Doesn't develop chemistry with his receivers. I don't even care about the deep accuracy. It's just, dude, you are a mess that never got better. And we gave you all this money to be something, and you never were anything. So, yeah, when Trey Lance takes the job, and my prediction, by the way, is that Trey Lance is going to start the week where we play the Bears. I think it's going to be Fields and Lance for his debut. A lot of people will say week one, which I don't get mad about. I know that Trey Lance is better week one. He's better preseason already. But the thing is, I just think that Trey Lance is going to come in with a boom. I think that Kyle Shanahan would want to introduce him to the Bears to show people maybe that he is a better pick than Justin Fields anyways. So I think that's my prediction for as far as when he's going to start. And goodbye, Jimmy. Goodbye, Jimmy. You wanted this. It wasn't us. He wanted this. And all you Jimmy stands out there, I think I said in a comment section one time, I called it Jimmytitus. It's Jimmytitus. That's what these John Jays suffer from. It's Jimmytitus, everybody in the comment section. Jimmytitus, the typical symptoms that you would see is people always talking about the Saints game, always talking about the Cardinal games. They typically would say something like, "It was just off of one throw." You know, that's what they typically will say to you. That's how you know that these people are in. They have a disease. Okay, people, don't get too mad at them. John Jay is not a bad guy. He just doesn't understand what the hell he's talking about. He has head up his ass, if you will. And Jimmytitus is one of the biggest head up your ass syndromes. But yeah, either way, thank you for everything you do as far as covering the X's and O's, because I know a lot of people out there, they get bored with it. But honestly, guys, if you guys don't pay attention to the X's and O's, you're an idiot yourself. You need to know that stuff. You need to know what the hell's going on here. There's times where I point out McGlinchey doing bad in the game, and there's Niner fans that don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm like, have you seen him flop? This is why we call him McFloppy here. You need to know what people are doing for the X's and O's, because if you don't, you're just going to be the basic level of a fan. You're going to be wearing a jersey, overcooking your meat on the grill, and not really understanding anything. You need to know what we're talking about, people. Support Grant Cohn if he says anything bad about anybody. That includes Kittle, that includes Fred Warner, that includes whatever how we have it. It's great. And Jack Hammer, everybody that's involved with this whole roundtable, you guys need to understand that when they ridicule somebody, you need to understand that you need to be a fan that expects that from them. And then when you guys want to accept something like Jimmy, understand that you have Jimmytitus, and you need to get rid of it quickly. A cure for it would be to listen to more Grant Cohn, listen to more Jack Hammer, more Jesse Naylor if you can for Last Second Sports. Just don't be an idiot. Don't have your head up your ass. And make sure that when you're a Niner fan, never accept mediocrity at the quarterback position ever in your lifetime. Till the day that you're dead, you need to say to yourself that your quarterback is garbage. Okay? Even if he's number one, you still need to say he's garbage. Until he wins you 4 Super Bowls or more, that's when you could at least say he was good. Okay? And yeah, I actually have one question, but I'm sorry I went on the rant there and went on the statement there.